really settled in early into a very nice line and length.
Gandhi Jafta was part of the SA emerging team that played against Bangladesh in their warm-up game before they played against the Proteas in a 50-over warm-up game. So she did play a little bit of cricket in December, more than the rest of the Titans team.
Oh, the attempted sweep has somehow gone over wicketkeeper Lawrence's head. I'm not sure it was bat or glove. We'll see now by Lawrence. Oh, it was bat or glove, so living dangerously there, the Russes.
Yeah, one ball in the over, so far 1 for 1 for Gandhi Jafta.
And belted down. Oh, there's work to do for long on, but she gets across nicely there.
Akari Nishimura doing the work out at long on, and just allowing that single to happen at the end of the over. As Gandhi Jafta leaves her first over 1 wicket, 2 runs, as she got the wicket of Sibogukhle Masilele.
Yeah, successful over for the Titans. Masilele out for 1 off 6 deliveries. 6 overs gone, 37 for 2. And we're going to see a change of bowling at the golf course end. Mona Lisa Lakhodi did a good job there from that end. 2 overs, 1 for 20, a little bit expensive at times, but got the wicket.
The end of Gandhi Jafta's over did bring about the end of the power play. So a couple more fielders are allowed out on the boundary, which I'm sure they will have, especially for Alicia Rudolph, who is the batter, who has her eye in. But Pauline Mashishi bowled the first over of the game and just allowed 3 runs to happen.
Very nicely tossed up, good work.
Robin Searle putting in a big dive to her right there. She crashed into the right boot as it bobbled out to long off. Just went through for the single.
Would have been a couple more were it not for her interception there. So Rudolph goes to 29 off 19. The Russians now on strike.
Nobody out on the boundary, all fielders in the inner ring.
And Robin Searle in business again. Oh, the Russians had to get back very quickly there.
I do think she was well in, thankfully, because of that dive that she put in. I don't believe a direct hit would have made much of a difference. It was a good stop at extra cover by the Titans skipper.
Yeah, just keeping the Eastern's batters honest. No quick singles to her. Again, the cover fielders doing their job. Rudolph almost halfway down the pitch. She's eager for the single, trying to get back on strike, but at the moment it's just too risky. That's a straight hit, just short of mid-off.
The youngster Christelle van der Schyff diving forward, but unable to get hands underneath that one.
Just sense that Paulina Mashishi is really frustrating the batters here with her consistent line and length. Right up in the air, long on comes running in, and oh, spilt it. She had it, and it just spilt out.
Kaylee Tapp out at long on will be really disappointed with that. And that's 2 chances in a row for Paulina Mashishi. She'll be kicking herself there. Well, Kaylee Tapp is relatively simple. Did go quite high though.
She'd done all the hard work. She got there. Oof. Well, it dipped at the end there. It looked like it was going to be a high full toss. But in the end, a dot ball for Paula Mashishi, just 3 runs off the over.
Yeah, really good figures there for Paulina Mashishi. She is not in the T20 logs for the leading bowling averages. However, she's near the top of the 50 over in the CSA Provincial League. But she is on the log for the most wickets. She's in at the bottom at number 8 with 7 matches, 27 overs, conceding 159 runs with 6 wickets in her 7 matches. So she is in the top pool of bowlers.
Nicely given through the gap in the covers, just for 1. So 41 for 2 now to the Eastern Storm after 7 overs and 1 ball as Gandhi Jafta bowls her second over. Roseli Garasas, the Namibian international, on strike now. And extravagantly flighted. It's good work by Van der Schyff.
Yeah, it was a good piece of fielding. We were all flinching here in commentary as we saw a strike of lightning. I myself am quite terrified. So hopefully the umpires saw it and are checking their apps to see how far away it is.
Meets it on the full toss, swings it away, and that will take 1 bounce to go over the boundary.
Yeah, well taken care of there by Alicia Rudolph. We know how good she is at hitting good balls for boundaries, and she's even better at making sure the bad ones go for maximum.
Yeah, well, she really turned it into a bad ball by advancing down the wicket. Swinging it away. Sweet timing. And Rudolph goes to 35 off 22 balls.
Yeah, after that flash of lightning, I pulled up my lightning alarm app and 7 kilometers away. So.
Steered straight to point. No run.
Good fielding there by Kaylee Tappish. She's quite a tall player, so she had to get quite far down. But, safely in the hands. Cheeky.
French cricket round the front pad there. Very straight ball from Jafta. But her eye is in, Alicia Rudolph, you could say. Dominating this power play, 36, or dominating power play in the 2 overs after it, 36 off 24.
Yeah, risky and risky.
Ross is on the full, driven nicely to that cover sweeper for just a single. And that will end the 8th over. Easton's 48 for 2, so going at exactly a run a ball. Solid start by the team which beat the Lions this morning.
Yeah, these two are crucial, their partnership in the rest of this innings. However, the Eastern Storm team does bat quite deep into their lineup. We have a couple of youngsters who did fairly well at the Under-19 and Under-16 National Week. So there's a lot of potential in the batting lineup that we haven't had the opportunity to see just yet.
It's a lovely setting here at the Irene Country Club. You saw the spectators around the field under the trees on what used to be Jan Smuts's farm. Oh, the reverse paddle by Garazza is very nicely played. There's no third man, so Point is hearing after it. Neruda, she's hauled it in.
Yeah, the Japan international Nishimura chasing that down really hard. And she's quite a short player, so her legs really had to motor to get there, but she did really well, just allowing the double. Paulina Mashishi will be pleased with the work that her teammate put in there. But it was a good ball, a good shot, high risk and high reward.
Very good improvisation by Garasas. There's no slip. This is driven to the same fielder, this time at point.
We spoke a little bit about how Akari Nishimura is potentially a little bit less confident in the field than she is with the gloves, but the ball is following her and she seems to be holding her own.
And that's a good hit Over wide mid on. Just for one though.
Yeah, well collected. As we said a little bit earlier, that a couple of drops of rain have made the outfield a little bit slower than it was this morning. It's more difficult to hit boundaries.
It's a nicely bowled delivery by Mashishi.
Celine Mashishi just showing how good she is. She's quite similar to the way that she bowls to Alicia Rudolph. Changes things up, bowls a couple of variations, keeps things quiet.
Attempted big hit by Rudolph, but no timing. Smacks the back of her bat in frustration. Wants to get a move on now as we approach the halfway mark of this innings. Clever by she saw Rudolph coming through it wide. Rudolph just managing to get back onto it. So a single.
Yeah, very clever there by Mashishi. Just pushing it out, as you said, Ken, and not allowing her to get any bat underneath that to make it go far.
So 9 overs gone now for the Eastern Storm, having been sent into bat. 52 for 2. All lightning in front of us. We hope that it bypasses us so we can keep going with this intriguing cricket match. Gandhi Jafta to continue to Alicia Rudolph. Oh, delicately played, beautifully played. There's no third man, so backward point, chasing after it.
Yeah, Alicia Rudolph just showing us her class. She's perfectly capable of hitting the long ball, hitting it hard, both in the V360 really, but she's also capable of playing with soft hands and getting those more elegant touches.
There's a nice flick of her pads, but straight to short front leg, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like the idea of trying to go over that square leg region because there is a cow corner and a long on. However, I feel like she would be more successful going straighter.
Oh, that is straight up, unfortunately. It's going to take some catching. No! Yes! Well done.
Yeah, Mona Lisa Lachodi, the player under the ball. Safe hands there in the end. Hands were up high all the time the ball was in the air. And lots of smiles on faces there. Big hugs by Gandhi Jafta for her teammates. And that's the big wicket that they would have wanted. Alicia Rudolph unable to reach that 40 mark. She got 37 in the first game against the Lions and ending her innings on 39.
Yes, it was almost as if Lachodi was summoning the ball into her grasp. She had her hands up a long time before the ball came down, lining it up. It was a skyer, it was a testing one, but well taken. And a big breakthrough for the Fidelity Titans. As you said, Jenna Rudolph, 39 or 30 balls. She hit 5 fours. She's out in the 10th over. And a massive strike for the Titans. 54 for 3 then, Easterns.
Yeah, and the end of Alicia Rudolph brings to the crease Erika Oda, the Japanese international, 36-year-old, who plays for the Western Eagles as well as the Japanese Pandas, which is their national team. And her role model is Sophie Devine. So yeah, she's only been playing cricket for 5 years. She played cricket all of her life. She didn't play cricket all of her life. She played baseball for the majority of her life, but needed a break. So Googled the most popular sports in the world, and cricket was second. So that's what she chose.
Oh, they're going to get a quick single due to a misfield. That's disappointing for the bowler and for the Titans.
Kaylee Tapp, the fielder in question, having a little bit of a mare in the field today with a dropped catch early on, and now a misfield from her at point.
She's paid the price. She's been swapped out of point now and put it to cover. Swept away nicely by Garazes. Beautiful shot. And that is going to go all the way to the fence.
Yeah, she bisected the two fielders who were in the ring, square leg and short fine leg. That'll be the lightning alarm, which I am shocked has not happened earlier. But that'll see the end of play for now. And according to lightning rules, there will have to be 30 minutes of no lightning strikes in the area before the game can resume. So we will take a bit of a break now, and we'll return once the umpires say that it is safe.
So, play interrupted by lightning, with Eastern Storm being sent into bat by the Fidelity Titans. They've reached 59 for 3 with 1 ball remaining of the 10th over. Mezali Garasas is there on 11 not out, and Erica Oda on 1 not out. The batters dismissed earlier in the innings: Alicia Rudolph for 39, Pumelelo Mashiliwane for 2, and Sipakukle Masilela for 1. Just to quickly run through the bowling figures: Paulina Mashishi 3 overs for 10 runs, Kaylee Tapp 2 overs for 12, Mona Lisa Lahori, the one of the successful bowlers, she's got 1 for 20 in 2 overs, and Gandhi Jafta, who is bowling at the moment inside her 3rd over, and she's taken 2 for 17 as the teams and umpires leave the field. And we're sorry to say that will be a break in play. We can't say when we'll be back on, but do keep an eye on the streaming, and as soon as this match resumes, we'll be with you. Thanks once again for their support of the John Deere Global Cricket Tournament to the Fidelity Titans, John Doe, Koi, Renault Centurion, the Baron Bar and Grill, Iksu, and of course our title sponsors, John Deere. See you later.
We are always thinking of new ways to make our systems smarter, easier and faster. And while we drive innovation, we still believe in the value of face-to-face. Meeting you around your table, getting to know your business, challenges and ambitions, and finding personalized solutions. John Deere Financial provides personalized financial solutions so life can leap forward every season.
Okay. So Robin's on strike. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to Irene Country Club, where the storm clouds have not dissipated, but they've moved off, and we have a return to action. The Titans will begin their run chase now. Their target is 61 in 8 overs, and it's Alessia Rudolph to Robin Searle. And a great start for the Titans as that's cut away nicely by Searle. Definitely will get a couple, maybe more. Is there one for the throw? Yes, Pryor's coming back. Catherine Pryor, her batting partner. That's well run. So a great start to the Titans innings. And it's a very good afternoon as well alongside me to Emma Fenter, who, Emma, the Titans innings stopped, if you like, at 59 for 4. What
Good
do you think
afternoon,
about
everyone. Yeah, I think Easterns were batting on. I think the Titans were bowling even better. It's sad that they had to stop, because I think all of us here in the commentary box were quite enjoying that game. It would have been nice to see the Titans bowl out their full T20. But I think this is going to be an exciting chase, because 61 in 8 overs. it's not an easy target to get, but I think depending on how these next 2 overs in power play go will determine whether or not the Titans will chase the score down.
It's another good piece of running there by Pryor and Searle. Searle getting a single, takes her to 4. Pryor's on 1 of 1. Yeah, 2 power play overs in this match, reduced now to 8 overs aside. Oh, good bounce there for Rudolph. And so important, you know, people think a reduced over game, maybe you must go out and just blaze boundaries, but so important to get those 1s and 2s right from the outset as well. Too short, and Pryor has launched that. 1 bounce. Is it 1 bounce or 4? Is it 6? No, it's gone all the way for 6.
That was a great shot. I think it's strange for us to see Alicia Rudolph get hit, because in the past 2 games she's played today, she's played exceptionally well. She kept the runs down, and now to see her getting hit for a 6 just past deep squares is a bit strange to see from the commentary box, but I think she's a clever bowler, and I think she'll pull her line up a bit more, because that was a bit short.
Yeah, I think she saw Pryor coming, as that's beaten short third man, and they will come back for 2. She saw Pryor coming and tried to drag it down a bit, but it was just too short really. And hit for 6, the first 6 of the day.
It is the first 6 of the day, and it's very cool to see, because we haven't, like you said, it's the first 6 of the day. We haven't seen one, but just to touch on what you said earlier, the Titans are keeping the clock ticking, which it is a good thing to do in a game chase like this, because the overs are reduced, and to just come out and think, let me just hit boundaries, then you're going to look back and you're already 4 dots, because all you want to do is swing for the heels. So I think the keeping the clock ticking is good from the Titans.
Yeah, such a good point, Emma, about those dots. They really are the enemy for the Titans, but they've made a great start to the chase. 13 without loss after the first over. And it's Michaela van Voorst.
Mika van Voorst.
Yes, who missed out on the first game, didn't play, brought into the Easterns team for this afternoon, and she'll take the new ball from the clubhouse end, bowling to Robin Searle.
Fielders just sending deep mid-wicket out.
Full and wide and beautifully steered by Robin Searle through backward point. Third man is racing across, but she can't get there. So another boundary for the Titans. That's Robin Searle's first boundary. She goes to 8 off 3.
I think if the bowler just fixes her line a little, because that thing, we could see it from here, that thing swung. But unfortunately, Robin picked up on the bit outside off line and pumped it past point for a 4.
It was almost a wide off stump Yorker, so well put away by Searle. Cut her into the pitch this time and just chopped for a single. So Mika van Voorst already getting the variations out. Maximum of 2 overs per bowler. 3 bowlers can bowl 2 overs, and then 2 bowlers will have to bowl 1 over for Easterns. That is over. Mid-off. Kelsey Craig goes after it, and they're back for 2. Wasn't the cleanest strike from Pryor, but good enough to clear the infield.
Yeah, I think Kaylee Craig did. The skipper put some effort in there. It wasn't, like you said, it wasn't timed perfectly. I think if it was, it would have been right over this boundary rope. It was the right shot.
Yeah, Pryor is certainly a very strong batter.
It's unfortunate from the bowler.
Yeah, you could see the bowler was surprised to be caught wide there. The head spun back to look at umpire Lawrence.
Yeah, I think the seam through the air, it's just a bit out of control at the moment. Maybe she just moves the fingers and bowls cross seam.
Shouldn't there be a slip in place as well? Oh. That's nicely struck over the covers. It's probably going to plug a bit in this damp outfield. Not that we had too much rain. But 2 more runs for Pryor. Yeah, the major interruption was lightning more than rain. We had a few drops, but nothing too substantial.
I think both teams were a bit disappointed because the game was looking exciting, and it's nothing worse than coming off because of lightning. It always tends to be a lot more of a longer wait than you could expect. Shot.
Sweetly struck. Lovely footwork as well by Catherine Pryor. Back and across and stroked away for 4. Beautiful shot by her. She's got to 17 now off just 7 balls.
As a bowler, all you do is put your heads in your hands, because that was the shot of the day personally. It came right out the middle, between the gap, stood up on it. It was a cracker shot.
There haven't been many better, that's for sure. That was a gorgeous stroke. As the cover sweeper goes back now. Not timed that well. Midon stops it. Yeah, that interruption you felt just came at a unfortunate time for Easterns. You felt in the 10th over they were just about to really launch an onslaught on the Titans bowling. The DLS calculation, of course, taking into account that they lost the chance to accelerate. So whereas the Eastern scored at 6.5 runs or 6.2 to the over, the Titans target at the beginning of the innings was 7.6 runs per over. They've made a fantastic start, 27 without loss after 2 overs.
No, definitely. The Titans are really showing what they're made of. And it's nice to have like the hosts of the tournament just show what level of standard they want for the rest of the tournament to take place in. And two players at the crease, Robinson, Katie Pryor, very experienced players.
Bentley is in. Oh, that was quite close on the stumps for the attempted sweep by Searle, but she judged it well, going down leg.
Bit early on the shot.
Again, a bit of bottom hand coming through there. Mistimed a bit too long on, but still a single.
Katie Pryor's left her bat behind. She's going to play a different game today.
She'll need that, I think. So Leandre Bentley bowled really well in the morning game against the Lions. That's beautifully struck by Pryor. There is a cover sweeper now to her, rightly so. So we no longer in the power play overs.
Yeah.
So 4 people allowed on the boundary.
It's an unfortunate ball from Bentley. Just straying way too far past that offside. Picked up nice.
Put away by Robin Searle. That was deserving of treatment, and it got it. So 4 more to Searle. She'll go to 14.
Cracker shot by Robin Searle. I think the Titans are definitely on top of the game right now. I think Easterns are also, they really are trying to bring the energy up, but it's a bit unfortunate when you have 8 overs to bowl and you haven't got a wicket yet.
Yeah, this early onslaught has set them back.
Oh,
That's
good fielding.
driven hard, well stopped by the bowler Bentley. That one is well struck to her right though, down to long on for a single.
Picked up by the captain, Kaylee Craig.
So the end of the 3rd over, Fidelity Titans 35 without loss and needing just 26 more runs in 5 overs. So they've already got it down to under a run a ball.
I think as a batting, when you open the innings batting and you come off for rain, you always just know it's so unfortunate to come on and know that the other team has to chase a certain amount of runs in a certain amount of overs.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the reasons if you win the toss to bat second, if there's weather around, The DLS equation does seem to favour the team batting second a little bit, more just in terms of, in an 8-over game you're much less likely to be bowled out, so you can afford to be more aggressive.
But you said the run rate was more than what Eastern's got when they were batting, right?
It was, so yeah, it's about 1.3 runs per over more, which is pretty fair. That's nicely driven, beautifully driven.
Nothing's going
Searle.
past there.
Just a single though for such a good shot.
Yeah, with Elisha Rudolph there on your sweeper region, nothing's getting past her. On very few days will she let a few slips through.
Flat batted, long off. Prevents the boundary, but the catch left to bounce a little bit short.
I think a dive could have been used there.
Coppin in again. That's very nicely cut by Robin Searle. The second time she's really placed the ball beautifully behind square on the offside.
I think Robinson and Katie Pryor want to be done by 4 o'clock.
Racing along 41 without loss in 3.5 overs. Searle has 20 off 11, Pryor 19 off 10. Peyton Coppin under pressure. And now the slog sweep. There's no one at Cow Corner, and that'll be 4 more.
The strike rates on the screen is something that any T20 player wants to have.
200 now for Robin Searle. 24 of 12 balls.
No, definitely an interesting game.
And bowled. Yeah, it was nicely tossed up by Coppin, and Searle playing for the team, trying to hit it over the infield, probably targeting wide long on again, and it's bowled her, unfortunately.
Smart bowling from Peyton Coppin. She took the pace off slightly. And Robin, her eye was in, but it was just a bit unfortunate. Just slipped through that baton pad.
She's done her job though, the Fidelity Titans captain. Excellent innings of 24 of just 12 balls. And together with Catherine Pryor, they've broken the back of this run chase. So Mokholong Mapangula comes to the crease. She was in very good form for the Titans at the start of the season with the bat. Unfortunately then suffered injury which kept her out for a while, so it's great to see her back in action. She was a real live wire in the field earlier today.
Peyton Coppin's bowled the last delivery.
There's that in-swing again from Coppin. And that is 4 overs gone. So the Fidelity Titans are 45 for 1, and we'll have a change in commentary as we welcome back Jenna Searle.
Thank you, Ken. Hi, Em.
Hello, Jenna. Did you enjoy your break, or you're a bit sad?
Yeah, I was definitely sad that the Eastern's batting innings was cut short, as you guys mentioned on air a few times, that it did seem like they were going to knock on and get a couple more. This has been a wonderful start by the Titans, and yeah, you can just see the difference in the quality and the standard of player that the Titans have brought to this tournament. It's Catherine Pryor to face Ashley van Wyk. Play through the covers and bisects the 2 fielders in the cover region, and that'll race away for 4. And Catherine Pryor in some of the best form of her life.
I think if I was bowling now, I would not pitch anything on the offside. I'd put about 4 fielders on the boundary.
Yeah.
Because every time something's just pitched a bit outside, she's hitting you through cover and extra cover.
Yeah, and the length doesn't really seem to matter to her.
No.
Anything just short of a length, she's leaning back onto the back foot and punching through the covers, and she pumps away with the front foot. And a bit of a commentator's curse there, Ems. We can definitely blame ourselves as she just lifts her head there and the ball crashes into off stump. Well bowled by the youngster Ashley van Wyk, and Catherine Pryor will be disappointed in that because she really did look wonderful and in some wonderful form out there in the middle.
She definitely did. But I think Titans, they want to come out, try and get this done as fast as possible. I think after the day you've had, coming on and off, you just want to get over and go back, sit in your hotel room, think about what you want to do tomorrow, come tomorrow, and hopefully we can see them bat like this for a whole T20.
Yeah, and with the overs being reduced, with 10 wickets still in hand, obviously there's only 8 after the 2 openers have been dismissed, they really do have the license to express themselves. And obviously they don't want to lose all 10 of those wickets, but allowing a couple of the other batters to get out there and show what they're made of. Youngsters like Simone Lawrence is out at the crease. Just to get a bit of bat on ball out here in a game that's almost for sure win. And she goes hard but finds mid-wicket.
To just touch on that, I think it's nice before you go walk on the field and your coach says just have fun. It's nothing better than hearing that. Great ball.
Crashes into a lot of things there, but just bobbles out behind the keeper. It's picked up and it is called as buys, so missed everything of Simone Lawrence. I think crashed into the pads of Gurazes, the Namibian international. He's keeping for the Eastern Storm team.
I think Ashley van Wyk has put in a massive shift today. I think even in the previous game she bowled exceptionally well, and each game she just gets better and better. Besides the 4 that unfortunately hit by Katie Pryor, which was inevitable, she was in such great form. But besides that, I think she's bowled exceptionally well today.
Yeah, she really has, as this one is just hit out to that cow corner region and they come back for 2. That's very good running there by the Titans players. Maybe a little bit slow out of the hands of Kaylee Craig out at long on. Yeah, but just to touch on that, she has, and I think her figures in the first game, Ashley van Wyk's figures, didn't really show how well she bowled. There were 2 chances that I think should have gone her way that didn't. A drop catch and maybe a misfielding that could have brought about a bit more pressure, which could have changed things. She did end up getting a wicket on the last ball of her spell, so at least one did go to her name. Yeah, but she is an exciting player to watch. She was part of that SA20 under-19 camp that happened at Tuks a couple of weeks ago. So I'm sure she got a lot of experience out of that, and being around the national emerging under-19 coaches and staff would have helped her game quite a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And I think coming off a tournament like that and then coming into another tournament and playing with senior players, it boosts the confidence and so forth. And then you come in here and, like you said, the scorecard didn't show how well she bowled, but I think she'll pick it up over these next 2 days.
Yeah, no, for sure. And into the attack, Kanelelo Mokoena from the clubhouse end. She goes down the leg side, but on the sweep and a bit of the back of the bat made contact with the ball as Simone Lawrence goes through for the single. Unfortunate there for Mokoena.
That one's just straying a bit down the leg side.
Yeah, she was lucky to get away with just the single. Oh, big swing across the line, but a big miss as well. Amogelang Mapangula, she's completely misjudging the bounce and the pace of that delivery. Eight runs short of the total. 2.4 overs left. Big shot, and that'll sail over the boundary rope. That was massive. Amogelang Mapangula is not here to play games. She has launched her bat into that, thrown the kitchen sink and everything in it at that piece of leather, and that sailed for 6.
I think after she missed the previous delivery, she said, I'm not missing this one. And she definitely did not miss it. That thing came right out the middle of the bat. Actually, no. It sounded like it came out the toe.
Well, I think that's even more impressive.
It is.
How far
truly.
it did go. Oh, down the leg side and pulled around the corner. That's too fine for square leg to come around. Oh, she does. That's a very good piece of fielding by the youngster, Ashley van Wyk. Lawrence is looking for the 3, but decides against it in the end. And I thought that was for sure a boundary.
So.
Yeah, and that is the end of the game with the Fidelity Titans getting the required score of 61 in just 5.4 overs, with Amogelang Mapangula having a little cameo at the end there with her score of 10 off 6. But of course the stars of the batting show, Robin Searle and Catherine Pryor, who opened the batting and made a really nice base. They came out here and were willing to take a lot of risk. So that's a really great work by the host, the Fidelity Titans, against the Eastern Storm team. Okay, cool. We will be back tomorrow for the day 2 of the Global Cricket Tournament, sponsored by John Deere. And we'd just like to say a couple of thank yous to the sponsors of this tournament. Of course, John Deere being the headline sponsor, as well as John Doe, Koi, Renault Centurion, the Baron Bar and Grill, and IXU. And just a couple of things about tomorrow morning. The DP World Lions play against the Titans tomorrow morning from 9 to 12, and then there's a lunch break just as there was today, and the second game of the day between the Lions and Eastern Storm once again. So of course the format of this GCT tournament is that all teams play against each other twice, so 6 games in total, and the points are then recorded and they play as a round robin. So thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for listening to us, to myself, Jenna Searle, Emma Fenter and Ken Borland, and we will chat to you again tomorrow.
Always thinking of new ways to make our systems smarter, easier and faster. And while we drive innovation, we still believe in the value of face-to-face. Meeting you around your table. Getting to know your business, challenges and ambitions. And finding personalized solutions. John Deere Financial provides personalized financial solutions so life can leap forward every season.
So what happens is, so Eastern's, their score will become 60 in 8 overs. Yeah.
Oh, banging.
Oh. Joy in the soul.
Get in.
Maybe it's a barren basket.
Oh, it's working.
I just want to hear if we can hear it.
Well done on that performance. How would you sum up the game for us?
We were a bit worried initially with Lightning, but I'm really glad that we got back on. I think Easton's well played, and my team, I'm very proud of our performance. I think Paula, you bowled really well there during our fielding innings, and then Katie and I got off to a good start, which was fantastic. Overall, good game.
And what tactics did you have coming into the match today, obviously playing the second game of the day?
I think a few of us came through earlier today to see what the pitch was doing, to have a look at the opposition. So we knew what to expect coming into it. And then we wanted to dominate from the start, and I'm really proud of how we went about our business.
And what are you looking forward to for the rest of the tournament?
Everything. Lots of really good cricket and just playing with some of my best friends.
Okay. Well done, Robin. Well done to your team also for winning the match today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the day. Let's see you again back tomorrow. We've got 2 more matches happening tomorrow. Hope to see you here. Enjoy the rest of your day.